Welcome to Science Store online classes.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
So next we'll see the second form of equation of a line, that is slope point form. Okay, important, slope point form. Okay, so the question will be like this: prove that the equation of a straight line with the slope m and passing through the point x naught comma y naught is given by y minus y naught equal to m into x minus x naught. Okay, so this is the formula. Actually remember this formula, important. Okay, so what is the name of this formula? Slope point form. Okay, slope point form. Okay, yes, see here, this is a figure. Okay, see here I have considered coordinate system. Okay, x axis and y axis. I'll consider one straight line L. Okay, see students, you can observe here on the line L there are 2 points, isn't it? So first point, capital letter A, whose coordinate is x naught comma y naught, and the second point is P, whose coordinate is x comma y. Okay, yes, so among these 2 points, capital letter A, that is x naught comma y naught, is known as a fixed point. Okay, so here I will consider let capital letter A of x naught comma y naught be a fixed point. Okay, so this is one of the fixed point, and you can observe here there is another point, that is P of x comma y, isn't it? So and P of x comma y be an arbitrary point, on the line L. Okay, so what is the name of this arbitrary point? Fixed point means okay, we can understood, but what is the meaning of arbitrary point? Arbitrary point means it is a moving point. Okay, arbitrary point means a moving point. Okay, this point will move, but this point A, it will not move, it is fixed. Okay, but point P will move. Okay, so arbitrary point means a moving point. Okay, yes, so on the line L with the slope, or whose slope is m. Okay, so m is the slope of this line L I will consider. Okay, so this is the introduction. What is the introduction they have given? Let capital letter A of x naught comma y naught be a fixed point. This point A is one of the fixed point, and point P, whose coordinate is x comma y, be arbitrary point. Okay, this point P is a arbitrary point. Arbitrary point means it is a moving point. Okay, on the line L, whose slope is m. Okay, so let m be the slope of this line L. Okay, yes, so next we will consider, if we have any 2 points, then how to calculate the slope of that line? Okay, so we have formula. What is that formula? M is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This is our formula, isn't it? To find the slope of a line. Okay, so since there are 2 points, first point is A of x naught comma y naught, and the second point is given by P of x comma y, isn't it? Okay, see here, I'll consider this x naught comma y naught as x1 comma y1. Okay, so if suppose x1 comma y1 is nothing but x naught comma y naught, I'll consider, and the second point P x comma y, I'll consider it as x2 comma y2. Okay, x2 comma y2, that means the value of x2 is equal to x, the value of y2 is equal to y. Okay, yes. So now we'll substitute here y is equal to y2. What is the value of y2? Y2 is equal to y minus y1. What is the value of y1? Y1 is equal to y0. Okay, by x2. X2 is equal to how much? X minus x1. X1 is equal to how much? X0. Okay. So now I'll multiply this denominator x minus x0 with the m. Okay. So what it will become? M into x minus x0 equal to write this y minus y0. Okay. So the same equation can I write like this? First I'll write the right hand side term. Okay. So what is the right hand side term? Y minus y0 equal to, next I will write the left hand side term, that is m into x minus x0, right? Okay. So this is actually what we have to prove, right? Yes? Just see here, y minus y0 equal to m into x minus x0. This is our result, right? Okay. So this is a short proof. Okay, so 2 marks question. Sometimes they may ask 2 marks question. Okay, so prove slope point form, or else they may give the question like this. This is a question. Okay, so prove that the equation of a straight line with the slope m and passing through the point x0 comma y0 is given by, this is the formula. But remember this formula, we will use this formula to solve the problems. So therefore write and practice this formula, important formula. So next we will discuss about the next form, that is third form, 2-point form. Okay. So the question will be like this: prove that the equation of a line passing through the points x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2 is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Okay. So this is the formula actually. Okay. Yes. See, we will see the derivation first. Okay. See, this is a coordinate system. On this coordinate system, I will consider one straight line L. Okay. So here, I will consider let A x1 comma y1 and another point B x2 comma y2, and there is another point P x comma y. Okay. So totally 3 points I will consider now. Understood now? Okay. So I will write here, let A of x1 comma y1 and B of x2 comma y2, B of x2 comma y2, B, okay, and another point is P of x comma y, B, 3 points on the line L. Okay, on the line L. Okay, so I will consider 3 points A of x1 comma y1, B of x2 comma y2, and the third point P of x comma y, B, 3 points on the line L I will consider. Okay, students, can you observe here, all the 3 points are lies on the single line, isn't it? So therefore, can I say the point A, B, P are collinear? Yes, if all the points are lies on the same line, that means those points are collinear, isn't it? Okay. So therefore, okay, or else I can write like this: since A comma B comma P are collinear. Okay, see here all the 3 points are lies on the same line, that is collinear. I will draw here. Okay, see here, this is point A, this is point B, and this is point P. Okay, so you have to remember one point. If any 3 points are collinear, then is there any relationship between their slopes? Yes, it is there. Okay, see, remember, if 3 points are collinear here, then we can see that slope of AB, or else first I will consider AP, I will consider. Okay, slope of AP means this one, slope of AP is equal to slope of AB, okay, is equal to slope of AB, okay. So remember, this is important result. If any 3 points are collinear, then we can say that slope of AP, the line AP will be equal to slope of AB. Understood now? Remember this point, because all the points are lies on the same line, isn't it? Okay, one result we are already studied. If the lines are parallel, then we can say that its slopes are equal, isn't it? That is already we have studied, okay. So here also, if the 3 points are collinear, then their slopes will be equal, okay. So slope of AP I can say is equal to slope of AB, okay. Yes. So now how to calculate the slope of AP, okay. 2 points, if we have 2 points, then which formula? We have to use which formula? y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. We will use this formula, isn't it? Okay. So by the same way, how to calculate slope of AB? Again by the same, if we have 2 points, then which formula will use? y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, isn't it? Okay. See students, while you are calculating the slope of AP, which 2 points you have to consider? Point A and point P, isn't it? Okay. So point A, what is the coordinate of point A here? x1 comma y1, and another one point P, what is the coordinate of point P? That is x comma y. I have to consider these 2 points, isn't it? Okay. Yes. So now x1 comma y1, okay, that is nothing but x1 comma y1 only, okay. Normally the first point we will consider it as x1 comma y1, isn't it? And the second point we will consider as x2 comma y2, isn't it? Okay. So therefore this x comma y I will consider it as x2 comma y2, okay. Yes. So now we will substitute here y2, what is the value of y2? y2 is nothing but y minus y1, what is the value of y1? y1 is nothing but y1 itself by x2, what is the value of x2? x2 is equal to x minus x1, x1 is nothing but x1 itself, okay, is equal to, now again we are calculating the slope of AB, okay. See students, while I am calculating the slope of AB, which 2 points I have to consider? Point A as well as point B, isn't it? Okay. Point A, coordinate already given. What is the coordinate of point B here? Coordinate of point B is x2 comma y2, isn't it? Okay. So coordinate of point B is x2 comma y2, okay. So now no need to consider this third point. Third point we don't want, we want only A and B, because to calculate the slope of AB, only AB points, okay. So first point is A, that is x1 y1, its coordinate already we have written. Second point is B, whose coordinate is x2 comma y2. Normally the second point is consider it as x2 comma y2 only. So the same value will come here, x2 y2, okay. x2 y2 only I will consider, okay. We will substitute now. y2 minus y1, what is the value of y2? y2 is nothing but y2 itself, okay, minus y1, y1 value is also y1 itself by x2, x2 value how much? x2 itself minus x1, what is the value of x1? x1 value is x1 itself, okay. Yes. So now what to do? Actually our intention is to prove this formula, right? Okay. So now I will do the cross multiplication, okay. Yes. So first y minus y1 into x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1 equal to, next multiply these two, y2 minus y1 into x minus x1, okay. y2 minus y1 into x minus x1, okay. Yes. Now actually in the left hand side what you have here? In the left hand side you have y minus y1, isn't it? So therefore, write this y minus y1 in the left hand side itself. Okay. So y minus y1 in the left hand side itself equal to shift this x2 minus x1 to the denominator of this y2 minus y1. Okay. So now in the right hand side what we have? Y2 minus y1, isn't it? Okay. So now shift this x2 minus x1 to the denominator of y2 minus y1. Okay. So it will come here x2 minus x1 into, write the remaining term, that is x minus x1 as it is. Okay. See, y minus y1 will be here itself. Shift this x2 minus x1 to the denominator of y2 minus y1. This term x2 minus x1 will come here. Okay. Into next term x minus x1 will be here itself. Right, just rearranging the term. Actually, we have to prove this formula. So therefore, we have to adjust the terms to get this result. We are adjusting. So therefore, y minus y1 will be here itself. Only shift this x2 minus x1 to the denominator of this y2 minus y1. So this is the formula actually what we have to prove. Right? Okay. So this is also important, but this thing you have to remember. This is an important concept. Okay. If the 3 points are collinear, then we can see that slope of AP is equal to slope of AB. Means all the 3 points are lies on the same line, right? Okay. So therefore, we can see this result. If we have this result, then by using the formula, we can get the formula. We'll see the next form, that is fourth form, intercept form. Okay. Yes. Question will be like this. Prove that the equation of a line with x-intercept A and y-intercept B is by A plus y by B equal to 1. Okay. See, this is important formula as well as this derivation also important. Okay. So I already informed x-intercept. The x-intercept is normally will denote it by small letter A. Okay. And in some cases will denote it by some other letters. But normally x-intercept will denote it by A and y-intercept is denoted by B. Okay. So suppose in the question, if you have the values of x-intercept and y-intercept, then how to found or how to find the equation of a straight line? Okay. So that is the question. Okay. So here your formula is this one. It's a very important formula, x by A plus y by B equal to 1. Okay. So let us discuss about the diagram. See, this is a coordinate system given. This is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. Okay. So in this coordinate system, I have considered one straight line L. Okay. See here, L is the straight line. See, this straight line L which intersect on the x-axis at the point A, I will consider, as well as on the y-axis at the point B, I will consider. Okay. Yes. So here given x-intercept is equal to A given. Okay. So first of all, you have to know what you mean by x-intercept. X-intercept is nothing but the length OA is known as x-intercept. That is already we have studied, isn't it? So therefore, the x-intercept value is A. That means OA is equal to A. Okay. Next, y-intercept is B given. So which is y-intercept here? This one. The length OB is known as y-intercept. So its length, OB length is B given. Okay. Yes. See students, now tell me what is the coordinate of this point A here. See, the length, the distance of this point A from the origin is A given. Also you can observe here this point A lies on the x-axis. So therefore what about its x-coordinate? Its x-coordinate is this A, and we know that any point which is lies on the x-axis whose y-coordinate will be equal to 0. So therefore for point A, its x-coordinate is A and its y-coordinate is 0 because this point A lies on the x-axis. Okay. By the same way, for the point B, what is the coordinate of this point B here? Okay. Students, again you can observe here this point B lies on the y-axis, so therefore its x coordinate value will be equal to 0. Okay, remember, a point which lies on the y-axis whose x coordinate will be equal to 0. Okay, then what about its y coordinate? Its y coordinate will be its perpendicular distance from the x-axis, that is b. Okay, so therefore 0 comma b is the coordinate of this point b. Okay, a comma 0 is the coordinate of this point a. Okay, yes, so I'll consider, let L be a straight line, let L be a straight line with the x-intercept a and y-intercept b. Okay, then the line L passes through the points passes through which two points? A and B. Okay, so point A whose coordinate is a comma 0 and point B whose coordinate is 0 comma B. Okay, so this is the explanation. Okay, let L be a straight line. Here L be a straight line with the x-intercept A, this is already given, and y-intercept B, this is also given here. Okay, then the line L which passes through 2 points. The first point is point A whose coordinate is a comma 0 and the second point is point B whose coordinate is 0 comma B. Okay, yes. See students, you have studied about 2-point form, isn't it? 2-point form of equation of a line. Okay. See now you can observe here your straight line L which passes through 2 points. Which are the 2 points? Point A and point B, isn't it? Okay. So now I'll use by 2-point form, the equation of a line is given by a line is given by 2-point form, the equation of a line is given by, if we have 2 points, then which formula will you use? Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Okay, so this is the formula, isn't it? If we have 2 points, then which formula will you use? Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Okay, so here 2 points you have, point A and point B, isn't it? Point A, what is the coordinate of point A? That is a comma 0, and another one point B whose coordinate is 0 comma B. Okay, yes. So for the point A, I'll consider it as x1 comma y1. Okay, so x1 is equal to A, y1 is equal to 0. Again for the point B, I'll consider this 0 comma B as x2 comma y2. Okay, yes. Now we'll substitute here. Write this y as it is minus y1 value. What is the value of y1? 0 is equal to y2 minus y1. y2 how much? B minus y1 value how much? 0 by x2 minus x1. x2 value how much? 0 minus x1 value how much? A into x minus x1. x minus x1 value how much? A. Okay, yes. So y minus 0 is equal to how much? Y itself, right? B minus 0 how much? B by 0 minus A equal to minus A into x minus a, write as it is. X minus a, write as it is. Okay. Now this denominator minus a will multiply with this y. Okay. So minus a into y is nothing but minus ay. Okay. Equal to b into x minus a. B into x minus a. Okay. Now multiply this b with the x and b with the minus a. Okay. So minus ay as it is. This is equal to b into x again as it is minus b into a is nothing but ab. Okay. So now shift this minus ab to the left hand side and shift this minus ay to the right hand side. Okay. So we'll see now. I'll write here or else I'll simplify here itself. Okay. I'll shift this minus ab to the left hand side, then what it will become? This minus ab, while it comes to the left hand side, it will become plus ab. Okay. So therefore I'll get plus ab equal to or else I'll write here no place, so I'll write here ab equal to bx. Anyhow it is in right hand side only, I'll write as it is. But while this minus ay which comes to the right hand side, what it will become? Plus ay. Okay. So now divide your each term by ab. Okay. Divide each term, left hand side as well as right hand side terms by ab. Okay. So now first left hand side is ab. So ab by ab equal to, here what you have? Bx by ab plus ay by ab. Okay. So now ab and ab cancelled, b and b cancelled, a and a cancelled. Now write the remaining term. ab and ab cancelled, so that you will get 1. Next here x by a plus y by b, right? Okay, so this is actually what we have to prove, right? Okay, see here, divide each term by ab. So then left hand side you have ab. So ab by ab and ab will get cancelled. So therefore you will get 1 in the left hand side. Next bx by ab, here b and b will get cancelled. So therefore then which term remained here? X by a will remain, plus again ay by ab, again a and a will get cancelled. So then you will remain y by b. Okay. So this is actually what we have to prove, right? X by a plus y by b equal to 1, x by a plus y by b equal to 1. Okay. So this proof is also important proof. Okay. Write and practice. Okay. Find the equation of a line which passing through the point minus 4, 3 with the slope 1 by 2. Okay. So now, till now we have studied about the different forms of equation of a line, isn't it? Okay. So now we'll solve few problems related to those formulas. Okay. So in that the first problem is given by, you have to find the equation of a line which passing through the point minus 4, 3, one point given, that is minus 4, 3 with the slope value also given, that is 1 by 2. Okay. See students, you can observe here in your question, point given, slope given. So therefore which form you have to use? 1 point, 1 slope. So therefore which form you have to use? You have to use slope point form or point slope form. Okay. See, that is your slope point form. Okay. Slope point form, your second form of equation of a line, slope point form, right? Okay. So now we will see the question. Okay, see first point given, that is minus 4, 3. Okay, so minus 4, 3 given. So I will consider this as x0, y0. Okay, so let x0 is equal to minus 4 I will consider and y0 is equal to 3 I will consider. Also slope value given, so that is I will consider it as m. So m is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, now by slope point form, What about your equation of a line by slope point form? Y minus y naught is equal to m into x minus x naught. Okay, we'll substitute now. Y minus y naught is equal to how much? 3 equal to m value. M is equal to how much? 1 by 2. X minus x naught. X naught is equal to minus 4. Okay. So now this denominator 2 will multiply with this y minus 3. Okay. So 2 into y minus 3 equal to 1 into x minus into minus will become plus. So plus 4. Okay. We will simplify 2 into y, 2 into minus 3. 2 into y how much? 2y. 2 into minus 3 how much? Minus 6. So this is equal to 1 into x plus 4 is nothing but x plus 4 itself. Okay. So now shift these two terms to right hand side. Okay. So now in the left hand side x already you have. While this 2y comes to the left hand side, it will become minus 2y. Again while this minus 6 comes to the right hand side, it will become plus 6. Next plus 4 already it is in right hand side equal to 0. Okay. That means shift this 2y minus 6 to the right hand side. Okay. So now x as it is minus 2y as it is 6 plus 4 equal to how much? 10. Okay. So therefore plus 10 equal to 0. So therefore the required equation of a line is given by x minus 2y plus 10 is equal to 0. This is the answer. Okay. Yes. So by the same we will consider another question. Okay. See here. Find the equation of a line passing through the point 0, 0 with the slope m given here. Slope value m given as it is, m itself given. Okay. Now how to frame the equation of a line? Again you can observe here in this question they have given one point given and slope given. So therefore again what you have to use? You have to use slope point form, right? Okay. So first point 0, 0. Slope value as it is. M means m itself. Okay. So first 0, 0, I'll consider it as x naught, y naught. Okay. Now again point and slope given. So therefore again I'll use the same form, that is slope point form. Okay. So by slope point form, okay, so what is the equation of a line? By slope point form, y minus y naught is equal to m into x minus x naught. Okay. So now y minus y naught is nothing but 0 is equal to m. M means m itself, write m as it is x minus x naught is equal to 0. Okay. Now y minus 0 is nothing but y itself, m into x minus 0 is nothing but x itself. So therefore y is equal to mx, or else you can do like this also. You can shift this y to the right hand side, so then you will get mx minus y is equal to 0 be the required equation of a line. Okay. If you have to shift this y to the right hand side, so therefore mx minus y is equal to 0 be the required equation of a line. Okay. So this type of questions will come by how to find the equation of a line if they are given the different conditions. Okay. Next I'll consider note number 5. Okay. So in note number 5 here about x-intercept. Okay. So what you mean by x-intercept? X-intercept as well as one more y-intercept. X-intercept and y-intercept. Okay. So first we'll discuss about these 2 points. Okay. So what is the meaning of x-intercept and y-intercept? Okay. See, if a straight line cuts x-axis at A and y-axis at B, then OA, the length of OA with the proper sign is called x-intercept, and the length of OB with the proper sign is called y-intercept. Okay, see, I'll draw the figure. Okay, say first I'll consider one coordinate system. Okay, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Okay, if a straight line, so I will consider one straight line. Okay, so if suppose this is a straight line, I'll consider and I'll mark it as L. Okay, so L is one of the straight line which cuts x-axis at A. Okay, so this is the x-axis. So the straight line L which cuts the x-axis at the point A, I'll consider, and y-axis at B. Okay, this is the y-axis. So this line L which cuts the y-axis at the point B, I'll consider. Okay, then OA with the proper sign. Okay, the length of this OA with the proper sign is called x-intercept. Okay, so this OA is called x-intercept. Okay, the length of OA is called x-intercept. Okay, the length of OA is called x-intercept, and OB is called, OB with the proper sign is called y-intercept. Okay, the length of this OB with the proper sign is called y-intercept. Okay, so this is the meaning of x-intercept and y-intercept. Understood? No? The length of the point from the origin, that is the length of OA, is known as x-intercept. The length of this OB is known as y-intercept. Okay, yes. So normally x-intercept is denoted by small letter a. Okay, normally the length of this OA is nothing but x-intercept, isn't it? So the length of this OA is normally denoted by small letter a. Okay, and y-intercept is denoted by small letter b. Okay, see, this is y-intercept, isn't it? OB is y-intercept. So the length of this OB normally will denote it by the letter b. Okay, so this is about x-intercept and y-intercept. You just remember. Okay, x-intercept means this distance, y-intercept means this distance. Okay, yes. Okay, so next we'll discuss about the various forms of the equation of a line. Okay, so in that first form we'll discuss about the first form, slope intercept form. Okay, in that first one, slope intercept form. Okay, so the question will be like this: prove that the equation of a line with the slope m and y-intercept c is given by y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, this is the formula, important formula. Slope intercept formula is y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, yes. Okay, so how to derive this? First we'll see the proof of this problem. Okay, so here I have considered a coordinate system. Okay, so one straight line, this is L, which cuts on the y-axis at the point A, and I'll consider another point P. Okay, yes. So first I'll write some informations. What are the data we have in the figure? Those things I'll write here. Let L be a line with the slope m and which cuts the y-axis at a distance, which cuts the y-axis at a distance c from the origin. Okay, yes, see here. So in the figure, this line L which cuts the y axis at a point A, but at what distance? Which cuts the y axis at a distance C. That means the distance of this point A from the origin is given by C, small letter c. Understood now? Okay. So now tell me what is the coordinate of this point A? Okay. See here, this point A lies on the y axis, isn't it? So therefore its x coordinate will be 0. Then what about its y coordinate? Its y coordinate will be equal to this perpendicular length, that is equal to c. So therefore you can see that OC 0, C is the coordinate of this point A. Understood now? What is the coordinate of this point A? That is 0, C. Okay. Why 0? Because this point A lies on the y axis. We know that the coordinate of any point on the y axis, the x coordinate of any point on the y axis is 0. Next, what about its y coordinate? Its y coordinate is nothing but this perpendicular distance from the origin, that is c. Okay. Yes. Okay. So then the line L passes through the point. The line L passes through the point. Okay. See here, passes through the point. Which point? That is point A. What is the coordinate of point A? 0, C, and with the y intercept C. What is this? I already explained now. This length OA is known as a y-intercept, isn't it? At the beginning I explained the length of this OA is known as a y-intercept, isn't it? Okay. But what is the length of this OA? That is C given, isn't it? So therefore, for this line L, your y-intercept is nothing but C, because this point OA, what is the length of this OA? That is nothing but C. So therefore the y-intercept of this line L is given by C. Okay. Yes. So next, let P of x comma y be any point on L. Okay. Yes. See here, I consider this point P. Let the coordinate of this point be equal to x comma y. Okay. So this is one point P. Let P be any point on this line L. I will consider with the coordinate x comma y. Okay. Yes. So now students, you can observe here, your line L is passing through 2 points, isn't it? One is A and another one P, isn't it? So if we have 2 points on the line, then how to find the slope of that line? Okay. So then slope is nothing but m. What is the formula we'll use to calculate slope? That is given by y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. By this formula we can calculate the slope of that line, isn't it? Okay. But here your line passing through which 2 points? A as well as P, isn't it? Okay. So point A, that is nothing but 0, C, and another one point P, that is x, y, isn't it? Your line passing through these 2 points, right? Okay. So here point A, I'll consider it as x1, y1. Okay. I'll consider point A as x1, y1. Okay. Next I'll consider point P as x2, y2. Okay. x2, y2 is nothing but the coordinate of this point P. x1, y1 is nothing but the coordinate of a point A. Okay. Yes. We'll substitute now. So m is equal to y2. What is the value of y2 here? y2 is nothing but y minus y1. y1 is equal to how much? C. x2. What is the value of x2? x2 is equal to x minus x1. x1 is equal to how much? 0. Okay, so therefore m is equal to y minus c, x minus 0 is nothing but x itself. So now multiply this x with the m. Okay, so m into x is nothing but mx is equal to y minus c. Okay, yes. So now shift this minus c to the right hand side. So then you will get a mx. While this minus c comes to the right hand side, it will become plus c. So that you will get mx plus c is equal to y, isn't it? So the same equation I can write like this. Y is equal to mx plus c. Okay. So therefore, this is actually what we have to prove, isn't it? Okay, the equation of a line with the slope m and y-intercept c. Okay, here the value of y-intercept given, that is c. Okay, then the equation is given by y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, this is the answer.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.